Creation's Journey to Life, Day 11, Demonic and Angelic Possession. I forgive myself that I have not accepted and allowed myself to realize that demons are in fact people that died in traumatic emotional states and seek correction through either revenge or anger or emotional tantrums as some examples to redeem themselves and find peace. I forgive myself that I have not accepted and allowed myself to see and understand that emotion and feeling are the fuel of demonic entities to form as beliefs and visions and experiences of the mind through which the entity will live in total disregard of what is best for all life on earth. I forgive myself that I have not accepted and allowed myself to realize that to fear a demon in whatever form it exists is to give power to the limited energetic form to direct my life in ways that is not best for all life on earth, and that will cause me to design my relationships to be not supportive of life, as it will be supporting only my denial of the reality of the fears as demons I have defined myself as. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that to subscribe to the positive as the angelic implies subscription to the negative as the demonic within me, and that through the denial of one polarity, I will give it free rein to present itself through the polarity side I have sided with, and so cause me to create a reality within which the state I denied will in fact manifest. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not see how I have, through the positive, created a demonic, destructive world on earth, due to me not understanding how the physical laws in fact work, as I have confined myself to my mind, where I make the rules and laws to suit my self interest, and in spite of many attempts to impose my mind laws on reality, I have failed. Yet I keep on trying in vain and in vanity to try and control reality from the illusion of my self created mind world. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that what I resist will persist, and as I resist the negative and demonic, I create it in every way and support it in every way, and that I have refused to face my allowed creation to bring an end to my support of the demonic through supporting what is best for all life. This implies that I have, through supporting my individuality as more than life, have spawned the demonic in every way, as I have constructed myself as inclusive and exclusive through right and wrong, failing to understand that I will create both sides of the equation. I have failed to see that the only way to stop this is to take responsibility for what I have allowed and to align myself in every breath to what is best for all life inclusively, which would mean I must include the demonic and direct it to no longer exist through understanding how I participate in creating it. I forgive myself that I have refused to accept and allow that the demonic can in fact change through self-forgiveness, just as I have refused to see that I as individual can in fact change from a limited positive through self-forgiveness to that which is best for all life in all ways. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not see that what I have allowed as the world system, which I judge as flawed, is in fact the externalization of my flawed consciousness. It is my consciousness as the self acceptance of me as the mind that determine how I participate in the world in my relationships and what laws and systems I allow in the world, as I do this to protect what I believe I own as my free self in the mind, when in fact this free self is just a very cleverly designed demonic entity that seems lovable and special to me, in spite of the evidence of how I participate directly and indirectly through acceptance and allowance in creating the world system where more than half the human race are now in peril. Yet I refuse to stop, as I, as a demonic mind, is special and brutal and ruthless, and will make decisions and impose decisions only as what is best for me, and then cleverly cover it up with a coat of love that sublimely absolve me from responsibility as I await a greater reality after this one, and this one is seemingly not important. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed the dishonesty of regarding my self created kind reality as important, while I regard the world as an illusion, which is a total contradiction, as my self created reality should be as illusionary as the world I have banished to extinction. Yet my self-interest overrides all common sense, even redefining common sense to suit the mind, as long as I win and have what I desire, regardless of what and how it will actually physically infect the world and cause a sick society. I forgive myself that I've refused to see that I am, in fact, part of this sick society, and that the only cure is that which is best for all life, and that as long as I am trapped as a demonic in my own mind, I will make my rules to only benefit me. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to refuse to see that to deny what is best for all life is, in fact, to hate life, and that to give to all life what is best for all life is, in fact, the only way the love really exists. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to judge demons as bad and angels as good, in spite of the evidence that demons are trapped and angels have no consequence but to create an alternative reality in my mind where I play God and allow the world to become a total mess. I forgive myself that I have accepted money to be the ultimate demonic entity as the root of all evil, and yet I use money daily foolishly, believing I am not part of this evil. And when I am presented with a solution to change money into a practical force for good, as what is best for all life, I refuse to give up the power that the evil I have as money has given me. I commit myself to assist each possessed being, whether by demon or angel, to see the true nature of their self-interest and how this self-interest have caused a world where life is not supported. I commit myself to explain in every way possible how emotions and feelings are in fact the fuel of abuse. I commit myself to exorcise from this world all that is illusion that caused life to be abused. I commit myself to stop the mind reality where I have free rein to make my own laws, which I then attempt to impose on others, and to stop the money reality where the abuse of the mind laws can be imposed using the control of money, and to assist people to realize we can only change the world as a group that realize that we will be best supported when we support what is best for all life. I commit myself to support all possessed beings through constantly knocking on the doors of their imaginary hearts until they realize that their reality is not real and is self-created, and that it's time to come home to Earth and Earth itself, the Earth themselves, so that energy may never again be abused as it is now as mind possession and self-interest. I commit myself to demonstrate, as I have countless times, that the demonic will in fact change through self-forgiveness. I commit myself to create my flesh as the living word, as life, that its externalization will be a system that support all life equally. I commit myself to create money as the root of all evil, as the root of life, that we may realize that it is not about what we create, it is about what value we give what we create, and thus we can give money the value of life equally and use it as a way to bring to each other what is best for all life. I commit myself to the establishment of love on earth in the only form that it is in fact love, the form that is best for all life in every way.